Joined by Hofstra coach Seth Tierney following the 13-12 defeat against Drexel. Coach, just your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, incredibly disappointed. Got off to a shaky start. Thought everybody did a great job of settling the ship. Certainly coming out in the third quarter, we had a great opportunity early to put one up and close it to 7-5. We were down by 3 because we can't. We ended up getting into trading goals. Down by 3 going into the fourth quarter. Maybe even, I don't even know if we went down by 4 in the fourth quarter, but so we did do it down by 4 in the fourth quarter and got it to, I think it was tied, and we just never, we spent so much oxygen blowing up this bubble, and then, we had to play perfect lacrosse because it's the position that we put ourselves in, and we failed to do so. We did. We had people in good positions to make plays and just didn't make them. We rode them. We cleared the ball 100%. We rode them back 6 times. We were positive at the face-off X, and those are 2 stats that say, what went wrong if you didn't win that game. Everything else really was tied, and it was 2 teams that were evenly matched, and probably lost it in the first quarter and didn't win it in the fourth quarter, if that's such a thing.
That comeback you kind of referenced there, John Madsen seemed to really put the team on his back at that point. What did you see from him that allowed him to kind of gain that confidence in that second half?
Yeah, his compete level, his desire was at an all-time high. He's the one, to be honest with you, right coming out of halftime. JT Roselle picks up an unbelievable ground ball, throws it behind the back pass to John Madsen, all alone on the crease, and we don't score, right? And I think we get that one. Now we come back and John Madsen answers the next one, and he makes up for it. But again, we ended up trading goals after being in a deficit. It just doesn't work. But just getting back to John, he's an unbelievable competitor.
And John keyed another important goal at the time, Blake Cooling's first career goal off a unsettled situation up the field. What'd you see there from Blake?
It was great. It was, listen, he ran the field confidently. He played fearlessly in that regard. He wasn't, he wasn't afraid or concerned to shoot it. He just let it go. And I think it probably came back from Madsen, maybe. And Blake has been giving us everything we got. It's this conference is it's a 1-goal conference. It's a look up and down. It's 1 or 2 plays every game, and we just didn't get it done today.
To further step back to that 4-goal run that you guys went on at the end of the third quarter into the early part of the fourth quarter, what did you make of the fight that your guys showed to make that kind of run and to even this game?
Yeah, listen, there's no. It's a term that's not. We don't. It would never even come across that we would quit or lay down in any situation, right? It's just not what we do. And those guys fought to the bitter end, and we had an opportunity to tie it up again or to go ahead by 1. And again, we just couldn't get it to drop, whether we were gripping our sticks too tight. Not sure, but the resilience for them to do that so late in the game in an important game like this, if there was a positive to take from that was certainly one of them.
How about Colt today? It's been a rough go along the season for Rudd for a while now. Yeah. But you and I talked about after practice, he was a guy that you needed to buckle his belt 1 notch tighter, and he did that today. What did you see from Colt and Rudd?
Yeah, we had a pretty emotional meeting on Monday with Colton. Because we certainly didn't like the way he played the game before. He didn't like the way he played. It was probably one of his worst games that he has played since he's been here, and he admitted that. And then after hearing what he had to say, the week of practice that he had, a pretty loyal guy, and we were going to give him some time. We were ready. Malika was going to be the next man up. We were ready, but Colton was locked in. I don't know what he finished up today, 4 or 5 points. I'm certainly proud of him, the way he bounced back. That is that's a great response from a young man.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.